God, the most merciful. This is Amir Sultan, QHSC Business International Chief Executive Officer, CEO. I hope you are following on my videos. Today I will be talking on chapter number 315. Before I proceed to chapter number 315, I would like all of you to subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell button after doing that. Moreover, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter. Thank you so much. Chapter number 315 is about quality risk assessment. Quality risk assessment is important and very imperative part of ISO 9001-2015 system. In this, quality risk assessment need to be done and it is compulsory. How we do this, I will tell you today. Quality risk assessment is done by checking up all the risks which are present related to the quality, and we measure them and we analyze them accordingly according to the different principles. Like for example, we have a table of likelihood and 70. In the likelihood, we tell about what is the likelihood of that risk of the quality needs to happen. And then in the 70, we have a table of telling about the severity of that risk, how much severe that risk can be with respect to quality. Then after taking out the points values from these tables, we put these values into the final matrix, which gives the risk level, which level of risk comes down, either it is whether it is low risk quality risk, whether it is medium quality risk, or it is high level quality risk. I give you one example. The personals during the visit and during the checking of the documents find that their dispatch department doesn't have their proper documents made, which are should be according to the guidelines of the ISO 9001-2015. No dispatch documents is present. Then what happened? When the analysis of that is done using the table of likelihood, it comes out that this is points down to the 3 to 4 category, that the likelihood of this occurrence that there may be a missing of the dispatch record can happen when there is no proper record. And 70 that comes down when checked from the table is that company can have a huge deficit in the checking of their dispatch products details when they have to find out. Using that, when it is put in the matrix, it comes down to be from like high probability of issue raising from this risk, that the lot of issues can come with respect to quality when the process is ongoing on the per day basis. For example, when the high risk comes up for the quality high risk, then it has to be catered down by using the control measures. The control measures for this type of risk, which I give you example, can be making complete documents of the dispatches, give proper trainings to the people who are involved, give proper write-up details of the making of SOPs of them, having a competent person, and so on. So in this way, this when this the issue that I've just given you one example, it addressed and checked and verified and checked after the implication that risk comes down to the low risk, or that risk may be finished when it is measured again after the control measures are applied appropriately. So in this way, quality risk assessment is done appropriately and verified and then completed with the exclusions of all the risks present with respect to QMS. If you need more details, if you need analysis, reports, recommendation, you can contact me from anywhere in the world at +92 335 734 7400, and you can contact me on my another number at +92 314 639 7990, and you can reach me on my 3 email addresses at amirsultanrana@yahoo.com, amirsultanrana@gmail.com, contact at qhscbusinessinternational.com, and even you can reach me on my company website at www.qhscbusinessinternational.com. Thank you so much.